99.3 Nigeria Info. Good morning to you, Lagos. Welcome to the sunny side. It's a new week here. We are reaching you live from Etimi and Crescent, Victoria Island, here in Lagos, Nigeria. I am Sheriff Quadri. Yes, I know you're expecting Joyce to come through. Well, Joyce is not available. She's still having fun. Yeah, she deserves that fun, actually. Let her have the fun. But she'll be back. Rest assured, right? She'll be back. So let's get the show on the road. It's 12:35 from our studios here. And yes, we're streaming this show on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch the show on Facebook and on YouTube. You're most likely going to be able to drop your comment as we go. We've got two conversations for you today. Two conversations for you today. One is about the real-time electronic transmission of results. And my question to you, I will let you know in a moment. Second one is about El Rufai admitting that he tapped the telephone of our national security advisor. That's our second conversation. No. We have to talk about it. That conversation cannot just go like that without us talking about it, especially on Radioactive Monday. It's that big of a deal, huh? It's that big of a deal. We have to talk about it. So you're most welcome to join the conversation. I'm not alone. I'm not flying solo. I've got Joy here, who's going to be keeping us company. Joy, how you doing?
Hi, Sheriff. I'm fine, thank you.
It's good to have you here.
It's an active
How was your
Monday
weekend?
indeed. It was there. It was okay.
What did you do?
I went to the markets. I did chores. I went to church. That was it.
Is that a routine thing?
I guess
Every
so.
weekend?
I guess so for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like following routine, even though sometimes you can't help it. You just have to, keep some doing some things the way you do them. But
it's actually really nice to spice things up, That's true. How was your Valentine?
you said?
How was Valentine for you?
It was nothing. I don't recognize the day.
Why?
I just don't recognize it.
Okay.
I know you do. How was it? Nothing, right? Did you do anything special?
I did not, because I don't have a vow. If I do, of course I'm going to do something.
Okay, Lagos, let's get our vow. Please call me if you need to.
I'm not looking for a word, please. I'm not in search.
Let's get you a vow now. That would be fun, though. Like you can just have a belated vow. You just go. I'll give it tomorrow off. You just go and vow stuff with somebody.
I prefer Wednesday, please.
Wednesday. It's beef. Well, see, all of you that did vow, best of luck to you guys.
Show love to us, please.
In what way?
The gifts that they received.
It's for their own good.
No, there's love
not
in
for
sharing.
You. Hey, someone shared with them.
Hey, they shared with us too.
They didn't share with us.
I'm open to it. If Sheriff is not open to it, I am open to it.
I'm not open to it.
I am, please. Just, Union Bank.
What was that?
You understand? Don't worry. They got me.
What language is That's insane. Anyways, look, if you had fun for Valentine, well, good for you. Good for you. Some of us were just here. There was nothing like that in our own dictionary. We just do what we have to do, get by if we have to get by, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay. And for people like Joy, I could understand. Why did I say that? I could understand. Yes, I could understand. That you would want to have a vow.
Okay.
I could understand that part, yeah?
I think everybody does.
That you want to have a vow?
I think everybody wants to have a lover. Right?
No, not everybody.
Are you serious?
I am very serious.
Oh yeah, that's true. Some people want to be single forever, so
they don't mind.
Yeah, and it's choice. If you
exactly.
ask me. Yeah, you can just
It's just their choice.
Yourself,
that's what
enjoy
they,
your
that's
life.
what they want.
Yeah.
You know,
Alone.
they don't want any drama.
No stress.
Exactly. Some people see having a partner as a drama, lots of stress,
Yeah.
lots of
some people do
compromises that you
actually.
don't even want to get into,
Mm-hmm.
and they just want to have their peace and quiet and be themselves.
True.
All right, let's get on with this show today. It's 12:40 already. My mind is going to 3:40 because I have to go and prepare
You want to end this really?
I beg to differ is starting today. Yes,
true.
that's the second regionals for Lagos starting today at 4. So you don't want to miss it.
I always like that part. I beg to differ.
Yeah, those kids are wonderful. They're very smart. They're very brilliant, and we have 32 of Lagos's best schools.
Wow.
That will be around for a month and a week.
That's a
For the I
number.
beg to differ. Yeah, we have them. 32 of them. We'll have 4 of them compete today for glory. And 2 will move to the next round of the competition, and it goes on like that. You can watch the show on Facebook and on YouTube anytime we start, right? Okay. And I will also appeal to people who would like to sponsor and be a part of the debate. If you want to support the students in whatever way, just let us know, and we'll be glad to have you on board. Okay. All right. Let's start with our first conversation for today. It is about the e-transmission of results. In case you have not heard, we have heard that protesters resumed their return to the National Assembly today. They are demanding for real-time electronic transmission of results, and they want it to be made mandatory, not optional. We'll get to that part later. In the Electoral Act Amendment Bill 2026, the protesters, including civil society groups like Situation Room and Action Aid, they are insisting that manual collation be completely eliminated to prevent manipulation during the collation of results. Security operatives were there. They barricaded the entrance to the National Assembly complex. So the crowd were being held back a little. The demonstrators are also insisting on full transparency and mandatory real-time, transmission of results. They argue that there is no justification for manual backups. They said there's no need for it. I'm going to ask you, Lagos, and I want us to be very, very frank. To me, I'm not concerned. I'm not bothered about. I don't care for the political party that you belong. I want to speak to you as a Nigerian, because most of the agitations that we have, some are real, some are actually from the political perspectives of the entire thing. Is, do you honestly think that we don't need a backup? Can we put all our eggs in one basket? Do you agree?
In Nigeria.
In Nigeria, do you agree that we can afford to put all our eggs in one basket and say we don't need manual backup? Even though the law that was passed by the National Assembly is that the electoral officer shall, which makes that shall word makes it mandatory for the electoral officer to use that shall word, shall transmit the results of the polling of the polls electronically. Shall is there, which makes it mandatory. However, in a situation where you have technical glitches which you can't bank on, some of us have gadgets, and you know how these gadgets can malfunction at any point. Even here in the studio, we can have a glitch right now, and we can tell you that, oh, you know what, we have a slight glitch and everything. We don't plan for these things to happen, especially when you're dealing with anything electronic, anything digital. Anything can happen, anything at all. It will be deceiving ourselves to think that everything will go smoothly, especially on election day at that scale. So is it reasonable for us to say we don't want any manual thing at all? Don't do backup, don't do anything, don't do backup anything. Just leave everything to BVAS and IREV. Whatever happens, leave it there. If it doesn't work that day, we'll come back again and do the vote again until it works. Is that what you support? My second question is this. 2 questions. My second question is this. What is your understanding of real-time time electronic transmission of results. Real time. What is your understanding of that? 2 words, real time. How would you interpret it? What does it mean on election day? Can you break it down? Because you see, the problem that I think most Nigerians have is with real time. Let me not say anything concerning this, because I would really love to learn, from you, if you understand why that real time is important and what it means. Now, if you don't have, this is a caveat, and please listen to me. If you don't have anything particularly substantial to answer these questions I've just said, don't call me and start saying they want to rig election, they want to do this, they want to dabaru it. I want you to please speak to the substance of this conversation. I've asked 2 direct questions. Is it okay? Do you think we do not need any manual backup? We should just concentrate and make it work by all means necessary. And if it fails, it fails. Secondly, what is your own definition of real time? Don't come here and start talking about APC government, PDP government, ADC, Labour. That is not what we're talking about. And I'm begging you right now, before we get to that point. Huh? Okay. 0201 2770 993. That is 0201 2770 993. Female only line is 0201 465 7190. 0201 465 7190. WhatsApp number is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. That is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. Would like to hear from you. Please turn off your radio if you're calling me, okay? Thank you for understanding. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
This is Usman for Balade.
Let me hear you.
I actually see for the INEC and the voters. See, okay, now see the budget. That the budget now is 30 billion naira to conduct on 2027 election. See, number one, the polling booth, you are not increase them. Now,
did you hear my? Oh my goodness me! Did you hear the question I asked? Did you hear the questions?
Yes,
I don't have the patience to start talking to you about the budget. That is not why we're here. Jesus,
okay.
Can you speak to the substance of this conversation?
Okay. For the
Usman, you're gonna have to call me back. You're not ready for this conversation. You're gonna please, don't waste our time, please. Oh God.
It's okay. You'll be fine.
Damn, that was my first caller.
You'll be fine.
That already tells me where this conversation is headed.
When you were saying that, I didn't want you to call me and start telling me.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay,
Hello?
sorry.
Yes, please.
Good afternoon. My
Good
name
afternoon.
is Michael.
Welcome, Michael.
Concerning the question you asked, me, I have to be very realistic. I'll just say it the way it is. The way me, I understand it.
Okay.
Electronic transition to the IRF direct is what's the only way to do. So far this country is concerned, as it is right now.
Okay.
That's the only way.
So Michael, the question is, do you think that we should just do that alone? We don't need any backup?
That's the only thing. That's the only thing we should do. That's the only thing we should do for now. These people are taking us for granted. So for me, that's the only way. That's the only way we should do.
All right.
And concerning the real time you're asking us,
yes.
Yes. That is what it means.
What is the meaning of as the
Sharp now. Immediately as they finish the voting, they transmit into the transition.
The IREV.
Yes.
But that's what we did in 2023 now.
No, that wasn't what happened though.
That's what we did in
2023.
No, not in all places.
That wasn't what happened.
Not in all places.
Even where I voted, it wasn't transmitted.
That's what I'm saying. That it's not in all places. There are. If you still go to
That's why we
IRF
want to be
today,
in every-
you will still
in all
see some
places
results
at this
there.
time. This time we want to be in everywhere.
Everywhere.
It is mandatory, Sheriff.
Okay.
There's no yes. There's
All
no
right.
two ways about it.
All right, Michael. Thanks for calling me. Appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Michael said, "Look, it's got to be compulsory. It's got to be mandatory. If you can't transmit electronically, then leave the result of." Okay, wait. He didn't say what then happens. I didn't get that part.
You know, Shari, when you were all like, "Don't call me to tell me about APC," and I was like, Nigerians have to transfer aggression on you. You know, don't put it on you. Who would they put it on? They have to come and tell you that how APC is bad and all of that.
Yeah.
So expect it.
No, I don't want
Don't
it.
be surprised.
I don't want it. I want us to have this conversation. This one. Good afternoon to you.
Afternoon, sir.
Yes, please.
This is Bessie calling from my sir.
This is who? Sorry, you have to be audible. You are not audible.
Bessie calling
Mr. Bassi, all right, let's talk.
My honest decision is it should be electronic transmission.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no manual at all.
No manual.
Manual should not be backup. It should not. We should not have any backup.
At all. No, at all.
So
Even when
what?
those kids where they
Go on, Mr. Go on.
those states that they say there's no light, no what they call
Network, internet.
no network. Even if there's no network, we are still going. They are still going to do it. Even if you take them a whole week, there's going to be network.
Okay, all right.
We have suffered enough.
All right, Mr. Bassi, thank you. Let's not go into that. I just want to hear why you want. Then the second question, or you didn't comment on the second question. He didn't comment on the second question. Good afternoon to you. Yes, please. You're calling the female line, actually. Can you call the male line? Do try and call the male line. I'll be able to speak with you there. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, please. Welcome to the sunny side.
My name is Mujib from Korea.
Moji?
Yes, Mujib.
Mujib.
Yes.
Okay.
For me, I feel it should be mandatory that we should use electronic transmission. But in case of places, there are still many remote areas in Nigeria whereby the network situation is not even something we can write home about. So I feel the manual format should be a form of backup. And there should be evidence that they've tried the electronic means and it
didn't work.
Going through.
So, but here is the thing, Mujib. Here is the thing. The proponents of strictly electronic are saying that even if there is no network, once the beavers snaps the results and the beavers gets to where there is network, the beavers will automatically upload the result to IREV. Do we still need backup then? If the beavers can do that?
If the beavers can do that, then we don't need backup.
We don't need backup at all.
Yes.
Okay.
Once you are done with the elections at the remote centers, you will still have the opportunity to move to areas.
Exactly. You still go to the collation center. Still go to the ward collation center, to the state collation center, and all of that.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So we don't need manual backup then.
Yes, if the beavers can actually do that.
Yes, the beavers can do that. How about the real time transmission of results electronically? What's your understanding of the word real time?
Real time. Does real time mean manual?
No. We're talking about transmission of results now, not the voting now, because that's another argument that people are asking for the real time electronic transmission of results. What's the definition of real time for you? Is it as you're voting, it should be applying, you should be seeing it on IREV, or what does it mean? Why are we making a fuzz out of the words real time?
I don't think I have a depth knowledge of that.
You don't have in-depth knowledge. Thank you for admitting. Thank you. A brave guy. Thank you. Let's go to break, Lagos. We'll take this short break, and we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Let me tell you the real thing to brag about. Brag about how authentic you are. Brag about your confidence and your vibe. Brag about your style, your energy. And yes, brag about how amazing you smell. Because there is one fragrance that gives you all of that in one bottle. Wazobia perfume.
Oh yes, Wazobia perfume. The same perfume everybody's talking about. See, once you step in with Wazobia perfume, you don't need to talk too much. The fragrance does the talking for you. Be authentic, be confident, be classy. Treat yourself and your friends to Wazobia perfume today. Available as both perfume and body spray.
Get your Wazobia perfume today at any store near you or order online for carton purchases or to stock Wazobia perfume. Please call 0201-330-0047 or email contact@wazobiacosmetics.ng. Wazobia perfume, the correct scent.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to the sunny side. We've got about 30 minutes left to have this conversation about, because I mean the essence of this conversation is to try as much as possible to educate ourselves and to make sure that we have, to a very reasonable degree, good understanding of what we're protesting about, what we're arguing for, what we're arguing against. That is just the essence of this exercise. For me to let you, have your say. So this is what I know. This is the extent to which I understand, the word real time, or do we need a backup or we don't need a backup, stuff like that. That is why we're having this conversation, right? I don't want you to jump on that bandwagon all the time. That understanding must be from you. That's why I'm not saying much. That's why I'm not saying if you understand. I'm just leaving you to come through with your own understanding of why we're protesting over this. Okay? All right. We're back to telephone now. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Sherry.
Good afternoon to you.
Yes. Okay.
Temitope, welcome.
So, what I understand about real time is like, I don't know, in my own layman.
It's okay. Just let us know, yeah.
Yeah, I want to believe that, like what we will normally see when they are voting in the advanced world, right? We can see the board, the way people are voting. You are counting. You are seeing it counting. That is what me I understand by real-time results. You understand, like real-time posting, whereby we will be wherever we are. Maybe we are watching the television screen. We are seeing what is going on, or maybe we have the link to it.
Oh, that's network. Let me talk about. The must be from Ikorodu.
Oh my god. That's why they are requesting manual.
I'm sorry.
I'm telling you that. Manual.
Ikorodu people are my people, so.
She's going to come for you.
No, I have many people that will come for me. It's not just a talk alone. They will all come for me. But you people are my people now. Don't come for me. So let me just say a few things about what Temitope was trying to say. That look, what she understood about manual real time is when people are voting and you can see it
as it's increasing. Okay, this person just voted.
Yeah,
this person just.
But that to me is not real time. That is electronic voting system, and we don't have that. We really don't have that electronic voting system in place right now. What BVAS is used for is to do accreditation for you. And you can do accreditation by either your fingerprint or your face. And then the BVAS can also be used to electronically send the results of that polling unit to IREV. BVAS can do that. BVAS, those are the two things that BVAS can do. But to say that you want to see the results in real time, no, we don't have that for now. We don't. That's electronic voting, system, and we don't have that. We don't have that set up for now. So that's real time, but it's not in our reality. That's real time voting. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Oh, sorry.
In
sorry.
the conversation,
so sorry.
no topic is left untouched.
Tell me the difference between what Nnamdi Kanu is doing now and what Kela was
essence of the hoodlums in Nigeria. This is why we have them.
Okay, please
for disruption.
These politicians, we don't know whether people they don't have anything to campaign next year.
The
Nothing.
military authorities, which had consistently denied, are now confirming. It sounds like something we remember, doesn't it?
We have it all.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
It's 1 o'clock. The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Good afternoon to you, Lagos. You're on to 99.3 Nigeria Info. I am Buluwatife Jegede with the news. The federal government has filed criminal charges against former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai over alleged unlawful interception of communications. Court documents say prosecutors claim El-Rufai admitted during a television interview that he and others intercepted the phone of National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu. El-Rufai is charged under the Cybercrimes Amendment Act 2024, including failure to report those allegedly involved. The National Security Advisor has denied claims by former Kaduna Governor Nasir El-Rufai that he imported toxic thallium sulfate. National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu says no such purchase occurred. He has asked El-Rufai to present any evidence to the DSS for investigation. And now here in Lagos, the State Police Command says the Commissioner of Police has ordered increased patrols around Mile 12. This follows reports of hoodlums robbing motorists with cutlasses. Residents say the attacks happened near the Mile 12 Bridge Police Station. Police urge the public to report emergencies through its official lines, which are 0706 101 9374, 0806 515 4338, or 0806 3229 9264, 0803 934 4870, or 091 686 30929. Lagos will begin a statewide sanitation exercise in March 2026. Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, says blocked drains will be cleared during the exercise. According to him, the initiative will improve hygiene and reduce flooding across the city. Residents are urged to cooperate and dispose of waste properly to ensure its success. And the United States mission in Nigeria says its Abuja Embassy and Lagos Consulate will be closed on Monday, February 16 for President's Day. Routine consular and administrative services will be suspended for the day. However, emergency support for American citizens will remain available. And that's the news on 99.3 Nigeria Info. If you have any news tip for us, you can call us on 01465 7175. Thank you so much for staying with us. I am Buluwatife Jegede. The Sunny Side with Sheriff Audrey continues.
We're like gold diggers, tunneling through the mishaps and the handicaps.
I don't know what to cook for them. I don't know what to give them to eat. That is the issue at hand as I speak right now.
In the name of the good, we hope to earn the truth and be worth our weight in salt.
Every night, every night and there, we will hear 1 million boys, 2 million boys, 3 million boys. Just for one people, people wouldn't have no money. You're supposed to find it where people can follow you. Everybody can follow you, both the rich and those poor.
The Sunny Side with Joyce.
The Sunny Side with Joyce.
Weekdays 12 to 3 p.m. on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to the Sunny Side here on Nigeria Info 99.3. Wherever you are, please come in. Let's have this conversation. Please come in. You never can tell who will be getting some clarity on this conversation that we're having right now, because it's very, very important. I was in a planning meeting with my team last week, and we had a big argument concerning this particular conversation, and quite a number of my team members were sharing their views about what real time, what it means, and all of that and all of that. Yeah. And this was last week, and I felt that, look, if we could have this big argument here, then let's take it out there. Let's find out what other people know about their understanding about the real time, that particular, condition, real time, what it means, and why we have protests on this particular, for this reason. Real time. What does it mean? I mean, because in 2023, if you can remember very well, in 2023, we had election results being posted on IREV. There were a lot of places where they claimed they had technical glitches. They claimed they didn't have, because I monitored IREV in 2023, so I could see results, and they're coming in. Some, it was just nonsense that they uploaded. We felt that would have counted against such polling units, but hey, they uploaded something even though it was nonsense. So we had this transmission of results in 2023. It's not that we didn't have it. Of course we had it. So the question is, what we're asking for, is it different from what we had then? Is it different from what we did then? Especially when it comes to real-time transmission of polling results. Are we asking for another thing? Yeah, that's our conversation today. All right? Okay. 0201 2770 993. That is 0201 2770 993. We're streaming live on Facebook. We're also live on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch on Facebook and on YouTube. You can drop your comments there as well, and let me know what you think about our conversation on Radioactive Monday today. I'm Sheriff. Joy is here as well. Let's begin now with your conversation. Please, if you're a lady, if you're a man, don't call the lady's number, okay? It's very important that we stick to that.
Hello, Mr. Sheriff. Good morning.
Temitope, is that you?
Good afternoon. It's Temitope. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Welcome back.
I'm not calling from Ikorodu.
You are calling from Ikorodu, is a lie.
No, I'm not actually. I'm calling from Lusada.
Okay.
I don't know why Lusada people don't call often.
All right.
So, now I understand it. Like, after when the calls drops, I could now understand the meaning of what I thought you already explained.
Okay.
So this is my take now.
Okay.
Nigeria is very rich, Mr. Sheriff. Nigeria is very rich. If we can channel our money, we can channel the money into something meaningful, something as this electronic transmission, like you said, it's electronic transmission, right?
Yeah.
That is what me I'm explaining. Mm-hmm. So if we can channel the money
that's electronic
we
voting
have in this country, like let us people say, okay, for now, this is what we want to get for good, we want to get it right.
Right.
Why can't we start from this first, and let's start to reshape this country, at least for something as simple as voting?
Again?
It's all right. That's what you see now. Let me take some messages. We have do we have messaging on WhatsApp?
Of course, we have a number.
Okay, let me take this one on Facebook. We're live on Facebook. Ebere Chiku says, good afternoon, Sheriff. Allowing a backup is a way of creating loophole for manipulation. It should strictly be transmitted electronically. On real time, it simply means uploading the results sheet. This is not how to spell sheet, my friend. You know, the way I said my friend took me back to a movie. What's the name of this movie now? I can't remember the movie. Well, it's a South African movie. It's a comedy series. I think it's Gods Are Not Crazy. I think so. No, it's not Gods Must Be Crazy. It's not that. Something, there's a prince there. Well, maybe it's him. So he said, on real time, it simply means uploading the result sheet after collection and signing by party agents without the collection center stuff. So the question is this new? If this is if this is your definition of real time in our own case now, this presently, is it new then? Is this something that we haven't done before? Then is it real time? So is there a need for the word real time?
Sheriff, that's why I wanted to ask this question. That question I was asking earlier. That
Oh, the one we're talking about, Abi?
Yeah, why do we really want this? Is it because we just want a change, or because we really, really think, or we know that it is going to be, better? Because, like we've been talking about, this is not something new. This is something we have done before. And this so-called change that we are looking out for, this change we are protesting for, since we have done this before, did he give us that change? And this is just me asking honestly. And why do we think he's going to give us the change now? Like, why do we really want this? Like, what are the reasons we have that, okay, if we do this, so we're very sure that there's going to be a change, there's going to be a difference? Why do we think so? Can someone not just be saying there's going to be a change? Why do we think there is going to be a change if we have done it before and there was no change in code?
Okay.
Please, someone should please tell us that.
So I guess this is why people are saying that it's got to be strictly electronic transmission result. That they don't support the manual part of it. There shouldn't be any manual backup, because if electronically we can transmit the result after polling must have been concluded in a polling unit, and all the party agents and party whatever, they are there, the observers are there, and everybody can attest, okay, so this is the result. Oh yeah, snap in our present now. Snap. And he snaps, and you people see it. Okay, see, it's arrival, it's there, then uploads.
I also understand that, okay, the last time that we did it.
In that case, it's quite transparent, and it could bring, a whole lot of difference.
I also understand that the last time that we did it, it was both electronic and manual.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why people are saying, no, this time we actually want it to be totally electronic, because those times people might say that they made those manual ones because they had other plans. Maybe that was why.
Well, we can't rule that out. Obviously,
people would say that maybe that was why there were issues. There was no transparency and stuff. Maybe that's why they really want us to do it totally this time. But I'm not thinking about it that. Okay, if we say that, okay, if there is no network, they'll wait, or that people should vote again, or some, is that possible?
So, if a place is suffering from lack of network or anything, and from what we have heard, beavers can actually still snap and store the result. Then
when it comes,
when it gets into a place where it has access to network, then it uploads automatically,
and it can't be changed.
Well, I don't know about whether it can be changed or not.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
I don't know about that. All right. Let's take some messages.
Okay. Transmission of results should be mandatory to IRF, please. Where there is no network, let them use Starline network. That is what the bank etc are using for transmission. Eric from Idemo. Good afternoon, Sheriff and Joy. I am Olusegun from Ikoton. My own understanding from what is being explained to be real-time electronic transmission of results is electoral officers should snap the result and send it to IRF. And if there is no network, the results are being stored in cloud, and when it gets to where network is available, downloads into IRF. My suggestion about the manual result is all political agents should have the results snapped and stored in their phones, or political parties should create servers where their agents can transmit the results to. I don't think that's necessary if beavers can actually store it, right?
Beavers can store the results.
Yeah, and then it just automatically goes there.
Yeah.
He's saying that political agents should have the results snapped and stored in their phones.
Yeah, they can do that as well. Yes, of course. They usually do that. They snap the results. Yeah.
I keep it.
Nobody
if anybody's saying this is wrong, they'll be like, "Oh, we actually took pictures of it."
Of course. Nobody has ever stopped party agents from snapping a duly signed.
How about voters?
No, you can't. It's the party agents that are allowed.
Okay. Good afternoon, Sheriff. Real-time transmission of election results is imputing the result rights from each polling unit. This must not be the only way to transfer the election results, because the server that all polling booths will transmit into can be national security. The form of the election result is a primary community evidence in transmission online. The law should be amended on Nigerians publish the result of their polling units that all the parties' agents have signed. This will make impossible to manually collate wrong figures and transmit wrong figures into the INEC server. Kunle from Ibejuleki.
So, in essence, Kunle is saying that we should have a backup.
He's saying that, like, I asked that can voters take the pictures.
Yeah.
So he's saying that Nigerians should be allowed. We should have it. Then we should post it.
No, I'm not in support of that. That would be very chaotic.
The law should be amended to allow Nigerians to publish the results in their polling units. Someone should maybe snap it and send it, maybe post it online.
No.
So that when there's someone that's saying, we're like, no, we posted this and we are saying this.
The party agents, I think they are sufficient. They are enough.
He's actually saying that since the National Security Officer's phone can be bugged, then
how does that affect the party agents?
No, he's saying that this must not be the only way to transfer the election result, because the server that all polling booths will transmit into can be hacked. Says it can be hacked, so we should have a backup plan.
We don't have a record of the server being hacked anyway, so I mean, we don't have that record. If you have the record of INEC server being hacked, I don't know.
Hello, Mr. Kodri. I would like to provide my perspective on what constitutes real-time transmission. For instance, if we consider electronic voting, sending WhatsApp messages and transmitting voting results to IREV. 1. Electronic voting. The process involves imputing your NIN or the number. Sending WhatsApp messages. This involves typing or copying a prepared message and pasting it. Sending vote results to IREV. This requires thumbprinting, counting votes for each party, and snapping by beavers. What constitutes real-time transmission is the time it takes for the information to be transmitted after clicking the send button. Following the completion of any of the above steps, the time between clicking the button and the time it is received at the other end is the real-time transmission with minimal latency. Real-time transmission simply refers to the time it takes for information to be transmitted from the sender to the receiver. I always conclude.
So he's right. It's not that he's wrong. He's right. It's just that we're talking about an action, not an information. The process of election starts with an action, which is you getting accredited and then you vote, casting your ballot. So the question is, what is real time? What does it mean in the entire process? Does real time mean that, okay, you know what, as you are being accredited and then voting, it's appearing at the other end like you have said? Or after the conclusion of the entire process, from ECHA has been filled and then snapped, are you saying that real time in this case, his name is Kunle Abi?
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. Are you saying that
Sid Moses, something like that?
Okay, Moses, are you saying that the real time is from when Beavers snaps the result and then send it?
He said that the time between clicking the send button and the time that it is received at the other end is what real-time transmission with means. That's what he's saying.
Okay, the music is distracting my head. Just go out first. Okay, he's saying he's trying to define what real time means.
That's the
time you click, the time you punch the button to send an information,
to the
and the time it appears over there.
Okay,
that's what he is defining as real time, and he's right. It's not wrong. Only that in this situation, we're talking about an election process, which includes action, which includes humans doing stuff, humans, imputing information. So in this sense, now, if you can send me a follow-up to what you have said, in this process, election process now, from where to where would you call a real-time process? From voting to election results, or from imputing the election results manually in form ECHA, and then the electoral officer snapping it in the presence of people, and as soon as he's snapping, he's transmitting straight to IREV. Is that real time for you, or the real time start from when they are voting and you can see who has voted and the number starts counting?
From Robert, Mr. Sheriff, real-time electronic transmission means as soon as I vote, the result is transmitted.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's somebody else's definition of it.
Mm-hmm. In other words, if I press a button in my house, you will feel the sound at your end. Immediately. Radio transmission is real time. Real-time electronic transmission of results is sacrosanct because it limits the chance to alterate election results. And if there are glitches or network issues during transmission of the results, voting in such polling stations should be postponed till the following day. If party agents are allowed to touch the form EC8A for any reason whatsoever, there is possibility that they might tamper with it. With the results, especially if such agent has been bought over in the collaboration with security agents. So the importance of electronic transmission of results real time during election periods cannot be overemphasized. So in short, he's saying that real time is when I'm pressing the button and I'm seeing the results is transmitted.
As you're voting like this,
and that's not what they are telling us. Right?
No, because we don't have the capability for that.
It's snapping it after everybody is done in that polling unit. Okay. And honestly, if you ask me, if that is what it is, I totally agree with him that there is little or no room for alteration.
Yeah.
That's if that's what it is. But unfortunately. Okay. Good afternoon. We don't want manual this time. It gives room for manipulation. Last election was partly transmitted to IREP, the House of Rep. And the Senate was transmitted to IREV, but the presidential election was not transmitted to IREV. We have successfully and reps and Senate transmission, but presidential wasn't done. The result was tampered with. Real time is that the results should be uploaded to IREV after the physical counting at the polling unit.
Okay.
Stephen from Ogun.
Okay, that's another definition of real time.
Good afternoon. My name is Samuel from Eco Local Government, Ogun State. On whether we should have our elections results to be real time, I'm in support because it will reduce errors and figures being manipulated. For our election, it is still manual, and as such, we need backup to clear up any disputed election results.
But people have argued that backup would not clear up. It will further create room for people who want to manipulate your vote.
Dear Sunnyside crew, the main issue with relying on electronic transmission is ensuring the integrity of the results. The concern is that alterations can occur between the polling booth and the local government collation center, which is where rigging often happens. To address this, I suggest having no manual backup. Instead, the Beaver's machine and its data should serve as the primary backup. This way, we can ensure the accuracy and transparency of the results. Julius.
So this is what I'm just going to say. We'll go on a break in a moment, and I can take one or two calls. When we return from the break, we're definitely taking calls. Please, no vex. We're definitely taking calls when we go. So this is what I would add. That another thing INEC can consider is at least local government collation center should have at least one Starlink that can serve the local government. They can afford it. It's not they can afford it. Oh well. Yeah, I think they can afford it. Let me not be very sure. Yeah, let me not be very, very sure. I think they should be able to afford Starlink, even if it's Starlink Light. If there's anything, I think there's something like that. They can afford it for local governments to upload results immediately. The what's it called now? Beavers gets there for collation. That is if they're having issues with some polling units in that area. So it won't be in all areas. There in Lagos, we don't need any Starlink in Lagos. Any local government in Lagos, I can say that. Excuse me. For a few other states as well. But then for some interior, far. Yeah, maybe they may need, something like that. So it's not that it's a huge budget for them to provide these services for these local governments. Just a handful of them. That should solve the issue of network or no network thing. Let's go to break, Lagos. I'll be right back. We'll take calls when we return.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
What is is health? It's more than the absence of illness. It's the state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. But let's delve deeper. Health is the heartbeat of life. It's the rhythm that keeps us moving forward. The pulse that echoes our vitality. It's a symphony of balance and harmony, resonating in every aspect of our existence. Health is a silent conductor, orchestrating the dance between the body and mind. It's the energy that propels us towards our dreams and aspirations. It's the foundation upon which we build our futures. So, what is health to you? Join me, Kofi Bartels, this and every Thursday for Health Thursday, 8 a.m. on the Morning Crossfire as we explore important issues affecting your health. Only on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
With each day comes new stories.
New reports, new discovery.
Presidency spends 34 billion naira on travels in 2 years.
There is nothing you can do about it. This is our money, our president is spending.
The defection of members of the Labour Party in Alimosho to the ADC were violently disrupted.
Governors remain leaders of the APC in states. Credited to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
You go there and see arrogant people they call nurses and doctors.
INEC says it has completed an internal timetable for the 2027 general election.
No way America can come and do this. Let them come and tell me again that Nigeria is a sovereign country. Anyone that can put an end to this problem in this country, I beg. Let them come help us.
It's all part of the conversation.
Right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
If news is your quest, or gist your request, well, somewhere over your rainbows.
Over your rainbow!
Is the sunny side.
They better know it!
With Joyce.
Welcome back, beautiful city of Lagos. I love the city so much. Okay, 127. I'm Sheriff. Joy is here. You're listening to the sunny side here on Nigeria Info. Joyce is having an extended vacation. She's doing her own now. If I start my own, nobody should complain. If I just disappear for like 1 month, I don't want to hear anybody say anybody that okay. She's sharp, having fun. Let's continue. Okay, yeah, so by 1:35 we're gonna put a lead on this conversation and move into El Rufai's conversation, okay? So we're gonna take a few calls right now. We're just taking calls right now. Let's see who is here. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Am I audible enough?
Yes, you're very clear. Thank you.
All right, yeah. With respect to your questions, right, I believe that we should eliminate anything that's to do with manual.
Okay.
The reason is that they create room for manipulation, right? Because at the end of the day, if they ask you to go to court, the judge will tell you that definitely that manual aspect is in the constitution or is in the law. So if that would be the approach they want to use they like normally say, okay, we are going to pass on our on technical grounds, right?
Yeah.
So I think we should eliminate that aspect of manual.
Okay.
Then on the aspect of transmission,
real time, the real time transmission.
Yeah, the real time, yes. With
oh, my friend, I can't hear you.
Okay. When you snap, after everything has been done, you snap and send. That is what I would interpret that, because that is our process.
Okay.
Because we're not doing electronic thing.
Yeah,
so
we're not.
When you snap and you send immediately is what
That's
I
real
would describe
time.
as the
Okay.
real time. Yes,
okay, thank you for calling me. Appreciate it. To him, the real time is snap send. That's real time. Snap send. Yeah. Okay. Is there a problem with that though? Because I thought we did this in 2023. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sheriff.
Yes, please.
Thank you for a good job.
Thank you for calling.
Please allow Joy to rest very well.
It's me that should come and be working.
Let enjoy yourself for a beg, not be small work. If you want to go to your own, you too can go. Just leave him to rest. Good morning, Joy.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Oh, it's good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
See, we don't need backup.
Okay.
Okay, Sheriff, these people want to pack people from villages, go to where they want to manipulate things. They will do. If you see the way these people, they they hire buses, they move people if they want to do something. Please, if there is no network in those areas, if they want them to vote for them, let them move them to where there is network.
Okay.
We don't need back.
It's polling units now. They cannot move polling units on election day.
They cannot.
You think they should move the people?
No, they cannot.
This
to another polling unit.
For now, we cannot vote in our house, Abi.
It's where you register. That's where you vote now.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I don't tire for this. You know now. Some people will bring cake come out, some will bring blue come out. I think now we are fighting for we can vote wherever we are, whether we are sleeping or not. We can vote.
No, that's not what we are saying. No.
Okay, there is what we are fighting for self. They will still manipulate it.
I don't believe anything.
Let them start with it.
No hope.
So that when this our daddy, our mommy, they are retired. Our children can still stand with those their children they are bringing forward. Because this election,
you've lost all hope. All hope is lost.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. Welcome, Obi.
Sharif, what I understand here, this is another word I have to simplify this. After voting, and everybody has voted, this is not electronic voting, you know. What they're trying to do is just electronic
transmission.
Yeah.
Let me call it scan. The officer will scan it and send it to the to the what they call it to the
IREV. Yes.
To the IREV. Only scan so that people will understand. But when you say electronic, people get confused. Scan that from EC1 that agents have signed. Yes, you scan it and send it to this thing. And for me, what they're supposed to do, where this rigging takes place is at the because I've been involved in these elections at the collection centers. At the at the village collection center, they should be able to view and see and confirm from the portals that this is what these agents compare and cross-check with what the agents have in their hand. When they get to the local government too, the senior agents there that is in local government will compare and contrast what they have physical and what is in the RF.
Yeah.
That is where this will be changed. Thank you very much.
Thank you too, Obi. Thanks for calling. Appreciate it. Appreciate your time. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's 132. How many calls can we squeeze in? Okay, let's see if we can take two more. Hello.
Good afternoon, Joe Sharif. Marco from Festac. Hi, Joy.
Good afternoon.
Sharif, Nigerians should understand this IREV thing is a game changer. If you look at it, do you understand? Because it's a combination of manual and electronic system. By the way, it's important that I say something that Elon Musk said. Elon Musk said, as somebody who is into IT, he will not even advise any country to go wholly electronic or real time. He will prefer head count, if it's possible, because anything can be manipulated. But if you see this IRL, that document that is concluded after voting is uploaded, and it can be changed because it becomes a picture.
Right.
So you can't edit it.
Right.
So what I'm saying, if all the parties will also have a counterpart, a place where they can upload. So if there's a dispute and they have about 5 party agents and 3 can bring the same document that we signed and one is different, INEC copy is different, then something is wrong. Do you understand? So that RF is something. Because once it's done, it's uploaded. The other agents upload their own to their own hair. So all we are asking for is free and fair election. We don't want to be
don't want too much. Thank you. Thank you, Marika. Thanks for calling. I appreciate it. Okay. Now, we have to put a lead on this conversation right now. I hope that we have been educated. I hope that this is clear enough. And if it's not clear enough, let me quickly summarize. First is, I do not think that there was that much enough substantial explanation as to what real time means when the House of Reps first passed that bill. they should have explained further what they meant by real time, because that's what I think is causing these issues. Because majority of Nigerians probably think that real time means as you are voting, you are seeing the results, which we don't have the capacity for at this time. Yes, we may aspire to do that in the next election in 2031. Yes, it's very possible if we put our minds to it. But as of now, as INEX is being presently empowered, whatever gadget that we're using can't do that right now. What BVAS can do is to accredit and then to snap picture. So that is what the real time that I believe they're trying to say is when the voting has been concluded and results votes counted, results imputed into the ECATA form, and all the agents confirm that yes, this is what happened today at our polling unit, and they all signed. They snap with their devices, their own phones. Then the electoral officer also snaps with BVAS and uploads directly to IREV. That is what I think the real-time word, which even if you must use it, my own is maybe you don't have to use real-time in this instance even. But if you must use it, at least provide an explanation as to what you mean by real-time, so that we don't have this unnecessary back and forth. And if the people say that we don't want backup, then answer the people. Remove the option of manual, what they call it now, manual transfer of results, because the manual thing means that you're not transmitting it, you are only transferring it. If they say that they don't want that in the electoral act, then remove it. You must respond to the call of the people. That's why I think that we are not holding our National Assembly representatives to account as much as we should, because if the people say this is what we want, they must. It's not an option. They don't have a choice. They must give it to the people. They just have to give it to the people. It's not that they have a choice. They actually don't have a choice. In case you don't know, they don't have a choice. If you that voted them in saying, look, this is what we want, they don't have a choice. They have to do it. That is where I think that we need to harmonize, and the National Assembly needs to. I think they're having an emergency session again tomorrow on this same matter, 17th of February, and let's see what they come up with. They've already passed the entire thing. Maybe they would, do an amendment again to remove the manual collation from it and just leave everything electronically. The question is it wise? Is it wise to put all our eggs in one basket? If you can answer that question very sincerely, then you have your answer.
Another question I have is, why do we think, or why do we believe that with this electronic transmission we don't have anything to be worried about? Because I have this message here. This person says, anonymous. He said, even the beavers were used to cheat because it registered voters, but the officials lied to us that it was having network issues. They later brought in people who used to registered votes to vote for APC, and those original voters were disenfranchised.
That's why the manual collation needs to be removed, expunged completely from the constitution,
so that
from
there will
the electoral
be no
act.
way.
So there's no option. There's no option. Once you accredit with BVAS, then you must vote. Once you finish voting, then the BVAS is used to snap it. Even if there is no network, snap it first, okay? Snap.
Let's see. People are saying even if there's no network, wait, we don't have a problem with it.
I remember in the last election, people even offered to use their Wi-Fi.
Wow.
Yes, they offered their Wi-Fi for INEC to be able to use to transmit the results.
That's quite very funny.
Yeah, so my question is, this is not new, but it's the proponents are making it sound like it's new.
It's something difficult to do.
It's not new. We've done it in 2023. So I think the majority of their advocacy should be that no manual transfer, no backup. That should be the real-time thing. Is not new.
If truly the government is saying, "Oh, there's no rigging of results. We always ensure that
they can't say
everything."
That No.
If they are saying that,
no,
then they should use.
They cannot say. Oh no, now they cannot say that now.
They should use this to prove to the people that okay, we are going to succumb to what you guys want, and we're going to give it to you to tell you that there is no rigging. If after this we still don't know what to say about what the results are, then I don't know. So this is what they want. Just give it to them.
Okay, you know what? I think this is clear enough. If it's not clear enough, please feel free. You can still talk when we have this our second conversation. Yes, you can still talk about it because I won't want to restrict it to this second conversation. So our second conversation, because of time, because you know we're ending this at 2:30. Broad Street Drive is coming up next. But I think the J Girl has an information for you first. We'll hear from J Girl, and then we'll come back and talk about El Rufai. And we are listening to their calls. The government think they are the ones that we can listen to. Okay.
You can hear everything. Well, Lagos, you can win money. Yes, you can win ₦1 billion every single week. And this is AfriMillions, the home of Africa's biggest jackpot. If nobody wins the money this week, it rolls over to the next one until someone finally grabs it. And if you're ready to win this ₦1 billion, playing is very easy. Just go now and visit www.afrimillions.com. Sign up, then pick your 6 lucky numbers out of for tonight with just ₦1,000. That's all you need to win this money. And if the 6 numbers match the 6 numbers that come out of the lottery machine, you win ₦1 billion just like that. And that's not all. AfriMillions is telling you that if you don't win all 6, there is actually something for you. If you win 5 out of 6, you win ₦1 million. And if you win 4 out of 6, you win ₦100,000. And if it's just 3 you match out of 6, you win ₦3,000. And if you match just 2, you get a free ticket. And that's not all. If you get nothing, you qualify for the weekly raffle draw to win ₦1 million. So nobody is a loser. You can win money. 3 people can win ₦1 million from each weekly raffle draw. So don't throw away that lottery ticket you have. Where to watch live draw? I have that for you. Just tune in to at 8 p.m. on Saturdays exclusively on Wazobia Max TV. You can listen in on live just on Wazobia FM, Cool FM, and Nigeria Info FM from 8 p.m. every Saturday. And you don't need to wait Saturday to play. You can actually win every day and win ₦150,000 daily. So just go now and play the Onyana or Keno draws every hour. You can win this money every day. Remember, all ticket sales closes strictly by 6 p.m. on Saturdays. So go now and visit www.afrimillions.com. Play smart as always, win big of course. AfriMillions is licensed and regulated by Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Authority, and all draws are independently verified, 100% transparent. So do remember to play responsibly, and it is not suitable for anyone under 18. AfriMillions, let's win together. Sheriff.
Thank you, J Girl. Now, shall we begin? Let's take a listen to Malam Nasir El Rufai. We'll listen to them.
But I want to add something, yes, because my lawyers issued a statement after that mentioning EFCC. I want to say very clearly, it wasn't the EFCC, okay? It was the DSS. Right. But the DSS were procured to abduct me by the ICPC. That has never communicated with me ever, okay? The EFCC had written to me while I was away to say that I would like to have a chat with you over certain issues. And I replied, my lawyers replied that, well, I'm not in the country, I'm on my annual vacation. And once I know the date of return, I will let you know. And we have written to EFCC to say that, I will celebrate my birthday with you. My birthday is 16th February on Monday. I will celebrate my birthday. I will come and see you at 10 a.m. on the 16th. So it wasn't the EFCC. But my lawyer thought it was the EFCC, but it was not. Subsequently, we found out that it was the ICPC that procured the DSS to abduct me and then hand over to them. And this is a modus operandi of the ICPC that increasingly has become a personal tool of Nuhu Ribadu. Nuhu made the call and made the order that I must be in custody yesterday. How do you know he made the call? He made the call because we listened to their calls. The government thinks that they're the only ones that listen to calls, but we ICPC that increasingly has become a personal tool of Nuhu Ribadu. Nuhu made the call and made the order that I must be in custody yesterday.
How do you know he made the call?
He made the call because we listened to their calls. The government thinks that they're the only ones that listen to calls, but we also have our ways. He made the call.
Two things. Lagos. Nuhu Ribadu has been implicated. Two things. Allegedly, right? Because we don't know. But Malam Nasir El-Rufai said that government thinks they are the only ones that listen to calls. Question mark. Are we having people being wiretapped, people's phones being bugged by the Nigerian government, according to Nasir El-Rufai? Is that a situation that we're facing? Are phones being bugged now? Is the federal government going to respond to this allegation? I'm all for asking Nuhu El-Rufai to come and substantiate the claim that he made in public. But I'm also for the federal government to say, no, we don't bug people's phones. We don't do that here. That's not how we do here. I'd love for the federal government to, in their response to this, to also include that. By the way, the federal government has filed charges against Nasir El-Rufai. The charges were filed before the Federal High Court and in Abuja Judicial Division by the Federal Republic of Nigeria as complainant and El-Rufai as defendant. Now, according to the court document seen by the Punch newspaper, the prosecution claimed that on February 13, while appearing as a guest on Arise TV's primetime program in Abuja, El-Rufai admitted that he and others unlawfully intercepted the phone communication of the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu. And they listed the counts here and there. But whoever is filing these charges, Nigerians also deserve to know whether you have bugged or you are in the habit of bugging people's phones, especially dissenting voices. Would love to know. It's on the one hand that you may want to ask Nuhu Ribadu to come and answer these questions. I agree. He should come and explain how he was able to bug the mobile device of the National Security Advisor. That's a complete low, sub-zero low, if that happened. We would also like to know, even if you're not going to admit it, at least don't pretend as though it's only your own part that you heard. You did not hear the people's part. Because he mentioned it. You can't hear one part and not hear the other part. The other part is what concerns us. Are you in the habit of bugging our phones as well? We will love your response to that. We will love your timely, the way you've timely moved to the courts to go and sue El-Rufai. You should timely respond to that allegation as well, that you are not in the habit of bugging people's phones. Let me start taking calls now, Lagos. Feel free to call me up on 0201 277 0993. What do you think? What do you make of El-Rufai's? This is huge. Like, this is really huge. You could interpret this to mean so many things. We could go to any length in interpretation of this, what El-Rufai just said. It could be interpreted in so many ways. And it could carry grave consequences. I'd love to hear you make something out of this revelation, because it's a revelation. What El-Rufai has said.
I should be careful.
Yes. He wasn't careful, obviously. He wasn't careful at all. Let's start with our calls now, Good afternoon to you, the sunny side.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm Sheriff and Joy.
Good afternoon.
My name is Toby. I'm calling from it.
I'm struggling to hear you. Please do try and call me back, okay? Please. I'd love to speak to you. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Yes, please.
Market woman.
Yes, please.
Though I don't like these people, that man is speaking the truth. I believe him. They do it. Because whatever you do in your phone, they know. He's not lying. So let them address that one.
Okay.
These people, they will distract us. So they are all friends now. They can't do anything to each other. Thank you.
Thank you too. I'd love to know the implication because I really want to know.
Just like you said, Sheriff, I think the first fact that we should be bothered about is him saying that the government is the only the government thinks they are the only one that listens to calls. That means with what he said, he has first-hand information that the government usually often listen to calls like
He has directly implicated the government.
That is what he's saying.
This is not an
directly.
indirect
so
implication.
Please, we want to know, really, should we be careful?
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon, Sheriff.
Yes, please.
It's Imran speaking to you from Epe.
Welcome, Imano.
I think that statement is a reckless statement by Erufai. A very reckless statement. If it were to be close to the election, he made that statement.
Yeah.
Probably I would have said there is a reason, for making that statement, and probably he wasn't going to be fired, the way he will be fired now, because the government will most likely descend on him. We know that it is possible, that the government have the capacity, to hack into people's phone, and listen to their conversation. And if they don't tell you, you won't know, even if they don't have court orders, because we know the way Nigerian government will give.
Mm-hmm.
But if indeed he has that capability, or people close to him have that capability, I don't think it is for him to go on national TV, to make such a statement. There's a follow-up to that his conversation. I think he have some information about the NSA importing some chemicals.
Yeah, he said so many things. He said so many things.
Yes, of which he is now seeking a clarification. But it is easier for the government to escape this kind of the allegation he labeled on them. That is, it is easier for the government to escape it, than for him to escape it. Because if he's taken into custody, for that,
the burden of proof is on him, not on the government. It's on him. He would have to prove that the government is listening to people. He would have to prove that.
So the way I'm seeing this now, he can be declared as an enemy of the state. And then he's going to be in for it, because things like this can make him, be denied of a bail. Kept into custody, until after the election and so on. So, personally for me, I think it was a reckless statement. Even if he had the capacity, to do that, or people close to him have the capacity to do that, he shouldn't have gone to the national radio or a national TV, to make such a claim. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Mano. Thanks for calling. Appreciate it. I think... I personally think that the government should not... yes, they can go after, why did I say no about it? El Rufai, which is the right thing to do, actually. He must explain. He must be brought to book, because the way and I'm sure that you're thinking the same thing as well. You're thinking the same thing. Like, what could be the possible implications of a citizen listening in on calls of the National Security Advisor, which means he probably is not the only one doing it. That's what it means. Which means the fight against terrorists compromised. Which means, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. I wouldn't know why he got so carried away that he said that. What he was trying to prove, I wouldn't know for the life of me. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, Mr. Sheriff.
Please, can you call me back, please? Please. Thank you. Do call me back. We step out now for a quick break. It's a short break. Do try and call me back, okay? We'll be right back.
is your quest, or just your request. Well, somewhere over your rainbows.
Over your rainbow.
Is the sunny side.
They better know it.
With Joyce.
The gentleman that called earlier, please do call me back, okay? I'd love to speak with you. I'd love to speak with you. Good afternoon to you. Yes, please.
It's like you have a way of taking call now. They suspect you now, bros. My name is Bolaji from
Mr. Bolaji, welcome.
Yeah. You see this issue of real time, this thing. Let me just first mention it.
Okay.
Because, the last time, it couldn't be used in the court of law, even if it is obvious that the court saw the evidence that this election went the other way. But they insisted that it is not in the law. But now, the citizens, they want it in their law. So they can use it against any regard.
Okay.
So that is what is going on.
Okay.
Please, you should educate people for this.
Okay.
It is not that it is not in existence before. It's existing before, but it has not been imputed into our law. You understand? So we should understand this. Real time means that even we should be talking of voter INEC staff having a body cam now. We should be talking of police having body cam. This day of this morning.
What does real time? What does it mean? Real time. Let's not.
The real time means that as you vote, as they counted the vote, the beavers have the real time incorporated in it. That whenever they snap after the election, immediately after the election, they snap it. It is imputed into the beavers. Nobody can change it, even if there is no network. The real time where you click that send button, it will be installed there. It will be there. Even it can be used in the court. They can withdraw all the this thing. You remember they wanted to withdraw these beavers to check, but the Supreme Court said no, they don't have time for that. It was used for Adeleke. That is why Adeleke could win the Osun State, because they withdrew the beavers. As soon as they knew that this information cannot be tampered with again, the other side, which is the government, the APC, the anything, they say no. We want to reconfigure. We want to do this. That is the way they rigged the election. They rigged everybody out of this thing. You people should educate the citizens.
That's what we're doing.
Reality.
That's what we're doing. If you've been listening, that's exactly what we're doing. All day. That's what we've been doing, right? Have you been doing something else? No, we're not doing anything else. That's what we've been doing all day. Let me take this call. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, Sheriff. Good afternoon. This is Godwin from Osa.
Welcome, Mr. Godwin.
Yeah, Sheriff. In fact, I love when people say that El-Rufai has put himself into trouble. El-Rufai is a politician. He has said a lot of things. Somebody that has been out of government for the past 3 years. They did not find anything as in putting him in himself. And they have said a lot of things about the president. Even the governor, which he said that they are the government in so state where I don't want to mention the name of the state, that they are even paying some money to the terrorists. And they said they give him 1 week for him to confess to prove or else that they are going to jail him.
Do you think anything can happen to El-Rufai though?
Sheriff, they will drag him, take him to court, and at the end of the day, he will be let go. That is how this is politics.
That's unfortunate.
El-Rufai is not a child. Before he says something, he will sit down, think about it, and he will say it. And the government will only drag him. Just look at it. He's not running away. This is somebody that is not traveling out. He's coming to the country. So why are you coming to the airport to come and drag him? Somebody that is not traveling out. So if you know that what he said is wrong, I don't think that the El-Rufai will have come back. He wants to come back to the country.
Okay. Let's leave it here.
He's not a boy.
Let's leave it here. Thank you so much for calling me. The news is next. We'll be right back.
conversation. No topic is left untouched.
Tell me the difference between what Nankano is doing now and what Fela was using his music to do. The list of the coup plotters are where is the list of the terrorism
I see the essence of the hoodlums in Nigeria. This is why we have them.
Okay, please
for
tell me.
disruption.
These politicians, we don't know whether people they don't have anything to campaign next year. Nothing.
The military authorities, which had consistently denied, are now confirming. It sounds like something we remember, doesn't it?
We have it all on the table.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk. It's 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock.
The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
.3 Nigeria Info. Here are the headlines. This hour, federal government sues former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai over alleged interception of the phone communications of the National Security Advisor, while Nasir El-Rufai arrives at EFCC headquarters amid tear gas dispersal of supporters and protesters. National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu denies former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai's toxic chemical claim. President Bola Tinubu departs Abuja, pays a one-day official visit to Yola. Lagos police step up security after Mile 12 robbery, while Lagos government to begin monthly sanitation exercise in March. Lagos says vehicle inspection service operations lawful, not affected by Abuja court ruling. United States mission in Nigeria closes Abuja embassy and Lagos consulate for President's Day. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi meets United Nations nuclear watchdog chief ahead of talks with the United States, and FIFA to rule on Nigeria's protest against Democratic Republic of Congo in World Cup dispute. And that's all for now. It's back to the sunny side right here at 99.3 Nigeria Info. I am Yvonne Okhaifo, and you are listening to 99.3 Nigeria Info. Good afternoon to you, Lagos, and thank you for your time.
Subscribe daily to Nigeria Info, and you'll be so glad you did.
Whose dad is the police officer who's cocking his gun to shoot at me because I don't have 200 naira to give him?
Europe is concerned about Taiwan because America is concerned about Taiwan.
You can't say you don't like trouble. Well, trouble has come, so what are you going to do? Negotiate?
It's all day long, 24/7 on your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
Your voice, your station, your conversation.
Nigeria's GDP growth is not 4.2%, right? It's a lie.
What is on ground to show for you?
Computer Village traders in Ikeja are skeptical about the state government's plan to remove them.
The government, on one side, they present things to be good, but on the other side, there's an hidden agenda behind it.
No visa for corrupt Nigerian official, says U.S. mission.
Ibas rejects Assembly's move to probe 6 months spending.
The chairperson. So we hear the president nominates a list and who's fit for the job.
It is now the incumbent have a better chance of winning the election.
The FRC asking that they carry more guns. How will this help the situation?
You're tuned to 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Lagos, are you ready for this rental revolution? Something you have not heard before. Because it is the first time ever in Nigeria, J Homes is changing how we rent. And not just for now, they are changing it forever. With J Homes, you can now enjoy monthly rent for homes, shops, offices, warehouses, and shopping centers. Yes, like this is monthly rent, not any yearly stress anymore. This is the first time of its kind. This is the first of its kind in Nigeria. No more paying 1 year upfront, no more agent wahala, no more hidden charges. You can pay monthly. On J Homes, you get zero agency fee. You don't have to pay thousands of naira for any agent. No more. Zero commission, just 1 month rent payment. That's all you have to do. Landlords and property owners, listen well. This is for you too. You can now sign on and sign off your J Homes properties using the J Homes digital contract. Already have tenants on your yearly rent? No problem. There's a solution for you. You can migrate your existing yearly contract to monthly rent easily. No stress on J Homes. Everything is transparent, everything is secure, and everything is digital. Whether it's a home, a shop, an office, a warehouse, or a shopping center, J Homes makes renting simple, flexible, and modern. Isn't it amazing? So go now. You have to join this rental revolution today because we are making this revolution happen. J Homes is making it happen. Go now and download the J Homes app on Play Store and on App Store. If you need more information, call or send a WhatsApp message to 0902 6289741. 0902 6289741. 0902 6289741. Or you can visit www.jhomes.org to get started now. J Homes is the future of renting and it is here. So go now and join. The home of Africa's biggest jackpot is no other than AfriMillions. Yeah, there is 1 billion naira to win every single week. And I'm not joking, this is money. If nobody wins it this week, it rolls over to the next one until someone finally grabs it. If you're ready to win this 1 billion naira, playing is very easy. Just go now and visit www.afrimillions.com. Sign up, then pick your 6 lucky numbers out of 49 and play with just 1,000 naira. That's all you need. If your 6 numbers match the 6 numbers that come out of the lottery machine, you win 1 billion naira just like that. If you match 5 out of 6, you win 1 million naira. If you match 4 out of 6, you win 100,000 naira. And if you match 3 out of 6, you win 3,000 naira. And if you match just 2 out of 6, you win a free ticket. And if you get nothing, guess what? Surprisingly, there is something for you. You qualify for the weekly raffle draw to win 1 million naira. 3 people can win 1 million naira each from the weekly raffle draw. So don't throw away that lottery ticket you have. You can use it to win 1 million naira. If you want to watch, please tune in to the live shows at 8 p.m. on Saturdays exclusively on Wazobia Max TV. You can also listen in to the live shows on Wazobia FM, Cool FM, and Nigeria Info FM from 8 p.m. every Saturday. Another good news is you don't have to wait till Saturday to play. You can win every day. You can win 150,000 naira daily via instant draws on the website every hour. So play the Oya Now or Keno draws every hour where you can win up to 150,000 naira daily. Remember, all tickets is closed strictly by 6 p.m. on Saturdays. So again, you want to visit www.afrimillions.com to win money. Play smart, win big. AfriMillions is licensed and regulated by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Authority. All draws are independently verified, 100% transparent. Do remember to play responsibly, not suitable for anyone under 18. AfriMillions, let's win together.
Welcome back to the Sunny Side Radioactive Monday. We are very, very active today on the Sunny Side. 2 of the biggest stories in the country. What we're looking at today on the show. You're most welcome if you're just joining us. We're streaming live on Facebook. We're also live on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can be a part of our broadcasting. And let me know what you think about our conversation. The second conversation that we're having right now is about the statement not credited but made by Malam Nasir El-Rufai. He made this statement. Take a listen to it.
I want to add something. Yes, because my lawyers issued a statement after that mentioning EFCC. I want to say very clearly, it wasn't the EFCC. Okay? It was the DSS. Right. But the DSS were procured to abduct me by the ICPC. That has never communicated with me ever. Okay? The EFCC had written to me while I was away to say they would like to have a chat with you over certain issues. And I replied, my lawyers replied that, well, I'm not in the country, I'm on my annual vacation. And once I know the date of return, I will let you know. And we have written to EFCC to say that, I will celebrate my birthday with you. My birthday is 16th February on Monday. I will celebrate my birthday. I will come and see you at 10 a.m. on the 16th. So it wasn't the EFCC. But my lawyer thought it was the EFCC, but it was not. Subsequently, we found out that it was the ICPC that procured the DSS to abduct me and then hand over to them. And this is a modus operandi of the ICPC that increasingly has become a personal tool of Nuhu Ribadu. Nuhu made the call and made the order that I must be in custody yesterday.
How do you know he made the call?
He made the call because we listened to their calls. The government thinks that they're the only ones that listen to calls, but we also have our ways. He made the call, he gave the order. And
so you tapped his phone calls, did you?
Someone tapped his phone and told me.
Because that technically is illegal.
I know, but the government does it all the time. They listen to our calls all the time without a court order. But someone tapped his phone and told us that he gave the order. So, but the EFCC, I think, has shown itself to be more professional in this particular instance.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Yeah, it said quite a bit. It said a lot. It said so much. I mean, that's quite unlike.
You know what got me this time?
Yeah.
Was I know it's quite illegal.
Yes.
I know it's quite
he
illegal.
admitted it. He admitted to it.
So what was it that?
I will be so disappointed because the last call I asked him if he thought that anything was going to happen to El-Rufai, and he said, sadly, no. And I'll be so disappointed. Really, I'll be so disappointed. If nothing comes out of this at the end of the day, it'll be so disappointing. I don't know why I'll be disappointed because look, he said before in one of the elections, I think it was in 2015 election or something, he said. Was talking to, I think, foreign observers that they should not come unless they are ready to go back in body bags, and it's not new to all these careless statements that he makes. It's not new to him, to El-Rufai, really. That's how he talks. But the question is, has there been any consequence for talks like this that could bring not just the government but the entire country to ridicule? I'm not sure that we've been able to show firmly that there should be consequences for such actions.
Sherry, there's a possibility that he comes to say that since he said he did not, someone listened to it, someone bugged it. It's possible he says, well, he did not send that person just said to bug his and the person came to tell him. He can't say the person should not come and tell him. That's also another possible thing.
The question is, what else have the person told you about our plans against terrorists? How come our soldiers are being intercepted, ambushed, killed in cold blood? Which other phones have they tapped? How many are they? He brought it to us. We listen. Who are the us? Who are the we? He needs to answer questions. I mean, okay. Well, let me. You know what? He needs to answer questions. Yes, they can take him to court, but I think that taking him to court should be the next step. The first step is picking him up and interrogating him. Not straight taking him to court, because taking him to court means that you're afraid of him. You are afraid of something, maybe not him, but you're afraid of some power somewhere. You don't want to get involved directly, so they don't label or tag you something that you're clamping down on opposition. But this is beyond clamping down on opposition. This statement that he's made is treasonable. It's huge. This is as big as it can get. Well, let's go back to the calls. Good afternoon to you. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Let me take another call. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Sheriff.
Yes, please. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah.
Boyerson from Afromedia.
You're welcome.
Am I free to talk about the Eve?
Yes, you are.
Something?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Sorry. Why? What? I mean, this our teammates. What are they afraid of? If they don't have skeleton in their cupboard, what are they afraid of? Like they claim to be representing the people.
No, but
And
that's not the conversation. No, that's not the conversation. Did you follow the conversation?
I can go into that.
No. I'm asking you. Even if you go into that, there is a specific area we're focused on. What do you understand by real-time transmission of results?
Is it not as far as the votes are being cast? I mean, real time. There's not need talking about manual whatever. As the vote is cast, just transmit. I think snap and transmit. That's the way I understand.
Okay,
it.
that's your own understanding. Like once the form EC8 has been filled, you snap it and you send to IREV.
That's the way I look at it. Or is it something else?
No. That's our conversation actually on that particular subject. We're not having.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not having a blanket conversation about whether they are afraid or not. That's not what we are talking about. We're not concerned about whether they are afraid or not.
Okay.
We're not bothered.
Okay. Nigerians are saying, please, that is exactly what we want.
Okay.
So let them go ahead and work on that, please.
All right. Thank you too for calling. Appreciate it. Let me take this call. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, please, we can hear you.
Chuku from Boto.
Welcome.
This is what I think. We had options in 2023. We chose what we chose.
You're right.
There will be old and options in 2027. Elections have consequences. The rot trickles down. Electronic transmission of results in real time should be as simple as ABC for Gen Z. I am utterly disappointed. We should be responsible for our actions, for crying out loud. We are all grown-ups here. The retrogress is on all of us. 8 million to buy Corolla 2004 model. A civil servant on a minimum wage. Maybe I should do crime. If I join APC, I wouldn't do time. Or join bandits and kidnap for ransom. That's how I spill blood with rage. Thank you.
Thank you, my good friend. He writes poem and he delivers his poem anytime he calls. Hi, Kenny.
Hi, Audrey.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, El-Rufai, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Is he, El-Rufai, he's the same person that was responsible for demolition of illegal structures in Abuja sometime?
Yes.
Okay.
He was the minister of the FCT.
Can I tell you the truth? I don't think they can really catch him because he has already made a wiggle room and way of escape for himself by saying that somebody played it for them. So he detached himself already up front. And when they play that soundbite, they can't really blame him for another person's crime. So I think he was very wise in his submission. Yes, he opened his mouth very wide and he spoke, very, loudly, but he covered his tracks. That's my thinking. But it's interesting to watch out how it plays out. Enjoy your show. God bless.
Thank you. God bless you.
That was
too.
exactly what I said.
But you see, the law doesn't work like that.
Okay.
So let me give you an example. You go and buy a stolen property, and they now come to you and they said, this phone you are using is stolen. It's not me. I bought it from. Do you think you'll be able to talk yourself out of the crime?
Sheriff, you said me.
Yeah.
We're talking about her?
No, I'm saying I'm giving you a context now.
No, I totally understand.
The fact that the action is criminal, you can't. I mean, when he knew that someone was tapping the phone of the NSA, the proper thing for him to have done, which means it wasn't even the first time they are doing it. The proper thing for him to have done, if he was actually going to remove himself from that crime was to report. Because of his influence alone, he can have access to somebody that can have access to the NSA to say, look, some people have tapped your destiny. The fact that he did not do that means he's an accessory to that crime.
He will tell you,
and he can't get out of it.
We are talking about Erifai here, and Erifai, well, I was just on my own, and he came to tell me, and he or she or whoever came to tell me that, oh, this is what is happening, we have this, and he will say that he's trying to protect himself because the so-called security whatever wanted to arrest him, so he would not want to, make everybody know that
he made himself an accessory by even saying it out in the first instance.
I just feel like
he can't get out of it.
I'm just saying that
unless the government wants to allow him to just
get his way. It's normal. I mean, we're in Nigeria. This person says,
look, if he's going to have his way, it's not because they can't pin him.
Of course, it's never always because
it will be because they just don't want to.
It can also be because if it comes out, if they are going to pin him for it, there are other things that will, come up, and of course those people don't want to come up.
You see,
so they rather just
you will see
cover the whole thing up.
If the government wants to go after him with what he has said, there is no wiggle room. There is no way he can escape it because he's an accessory to it. By mentioning it alone, he has implicated himself. Whether someone reported to him or someone showed him or he saw them doing it and he did not say anything about it. He's in it already. He can't get out of it. If government really wants to make him pay for it,
emphasis
he would not.
If
he would not be able to get out.
If they want to, if there is nothing else to hide,
he won't be able to get out. He can't get out. If they want to get him, he won't get out of it. He won't be able to. We have messages.
Yeah, of course. This person says it's about to go down. Erifai won't be this confident and bold if he doesn't know too much. Every skin will definitely roll in the mud. Malam Erifai has a lot to spill to us. Let's just buy popcorn, relax, and watch as they fight dirty. APC fighting ADC. The Lord is good. Oh my God, the Lord is. I mean, of course, we would love to hear everything. I mean, let them tell us. Olusegun from Ikotun. Peter Obi's phone call to General Overseer of Winners Chapel was bugged in 2023.
Yes, I remember that.
But they can't bug terrorist phone conversations.
They can't do that.
They can't do that. Charles from Lagos. Good afternoon, Sheriff. The onus lies on the accuser to provide evidence of his allegations, not the accused. That is not to say the security agencies of the world all over don't do it, from America's CIA to FBI, etc. So it is no brainer if Nigeria's FBI or DSS do same. Charles from Lagos. Good afternoon, Sheriff and Joy. Sheriff, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Tell me what you're thinking.
How are we not sure it's the same person that taps for the government that is also the person working for Erifai and his cronies? For me, they all know what we don't know. Shabolongo from Clement, France. Okay, I'm surprised that you, Mr. Sheriff, is sounding surprised that he said that they are tapping people's phones. I've always known that bad and evil governments even do worse things than all the things Malam said. Good governments do stuffs like this, not talk of evil and bad ones. By the way, nothing is going to happen to him. Watch and see. There are a lot of things that will come out if they want to really drag this thing. And they will not want to drag it because they don't want those things to come out. Good afternoon, good day, Sheriff. On Erifai allegation, I was shocked to hear Erifai claim that they bug NSA phone. That was a careless and reckless outburst, and most importantly, a dangerous claim by Erifai, as intelligent as he is. This is beyond politics. This is a national security advisor we are talking about. This is a security breach. This presents a danger to our existence as a country, especially at the time we are facing security challenges, and he should answer for it fully. Femi from Ikorodu. Hello, Mr. Sheriff. Trust your day is going smoothly. Apologies for digressing. Okay, I guess we'll have to take that later. Good afternoon, Tony Side. To me, Erifai is saying and talking out, this is not being smart. He's talking himself into trouble. Even if he is saying the truth, I'm not with him at all. Come to think of it, this same El-Rufai was dancing buga with the so-called APC people. He should alone face nemesis. Karma never forgets address. He should
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
With 20 essential vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, one Supermalt multivitamin after breakfast every day keeps you going.
With each day comes new stories.
New reports, new discovery. Presidency spends 34 billion naira on travels in 2 years.
There is nothing you can do about it. This is our money. Our president is spending.
The defection of members of the Labour Party in Alimosho to the ADC were violently disrupted.
Governors remain leaders of the APC in states. Credited to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
You go there and see arrogant in people they call nurses and doctors.
INEC says it has completed an internal timetable for the 2027 general election.
No way America can come and do this. Let them come and tell me again that Nigeria is a sovereign country.
Anyone that can put an end to this problem in this country, I beg, may they come help us.
It's all part of the conversation.
Right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
Welcome back, Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, it's still the sunny side, radioactive Monday. Yes, we're very, very active on the radio today. And we've got tons of messages. I'm not sure we'll be able to take everything. Well, let's just take a few more.
Yeah. El-Rufai made a big blunder. It is a crime to wiretap telephone calls. If you can recall the Watergate scandal in America that brought about the impeachment of the American president in 1974, now back to ministerial screening, El-Rufai was dropped due to security reports by DSS. He should be arrested. Who knows, he can be one of the sponsors terrorism from Fidel. Mr. Sheriff, let it be known that the Office of the National Security Advisor is not known to the Constitution of Nigeria law. So there's already so there's already a loophole for El-Rufai to get away from that audacious statement. From Onanuga Bayo already said in his last post by admitting El-Rufai wants to create security tension and unrest in the country, so they will avoid him at all costs. Emmanuel from Lekki. Nothing will happen to El-Rufai. The law only applies on the less privileged. Mickey from Ikorodu. Sheriff, why are you drinking with red? Oh my God.
We read what? Red cup. Is that a problem? Is that a problem? Do you have a problem with the color of my mug?
This is my take on this issue. If APC agrees to okay, this is still on the election results only without a manual. Just know that they have a provision down for rigging without manual. In this age of AI, anything is possible. The agents will sign who and the figures will be manipulated. It says this
quickly,
one says
quickly
okay.
Before we get into that, I just wanted to clarify a few things. We have seen some comments and we've read a few of them as well. The person that said the Office of the National Assembly, National Security Advisor, is not recognized by the Constitution.
Law.
It's not true. It's not true. It's not true at all. The Office of the National Security Advisor is actually recognized by law, in that the office is part of the National Security Council. It's not a standalone recognition that the office has. It's recognized, along with National Security Council. So please get that corrected. If you think that it's not recognized by law. So again, there is no wiggle room or whatever room that you want to call it. If the government wants to go after El-Rufai for this very reckless, extremely reckless statement, even countries will not admit to wiretapping. Countries will not admit to it. They will defend, they will lie and lie and lie. That's why I said the government should also come and lie. but they must they must respond to the allegation put forward by El Rufai that they too are listening in on calls. We know that they are not going to admit it, but they must address. They must not just pretend as though they did not hear that part. That's why I said they must say something. It must be on record that the Nigerian government denied ever wiretapping on Nigerian citizens. They must make that very clear. Governments all over the world, they don't admit it, but it doesn't mean they don't do it. But they will never admit it because they know that it's against some certain conventions, some certain laws of their country. So yeah, they will not. But for somebody like El Rufai to have said this with no fear in his voice, I can play that audio for you again to listen to it. No fear.
He was really confident
ever
and bold.
I mean, something has to be done about him. Yeah, something has, and I do not agree that they just run to the court like that. He needs to be picked up. He needs to be interrogated by the office of the NSA or the DSS. Yes, maybe the DSS. He needs to be interrogated. His allies that they all listen to NSA's calls together, they all need to be picked up. This shouldn't be looked at as a political statement. It is not it's a national security problem, and they need to get to the bottom of it. If El Rufai goes down for it, so be it. Someone has to be made an example. Yes, we can go on now.
Sheriff, have you forgotten he was behind the Twitter ban during late Buhari's regime, and that people were using VPN? So he knows the way the government listened to our conversation. If he is found guilty, let him face the law. Olubimi. From Robert, Mr. Sheriff, tapping someone's phone number is a criminal offense and it carries a jail term. But you know where some animals are more equal than the others? The reverse is the case. However, we are watching how the game plays out. The NSA should be questioned about the chemical thallium sulfate he was alleged to have imported, since the chemical is inimical to human health. He should explain the reason for importing such a dangerous substance into the country. The fact is that if El Rufai can boldly tell us that he tapped the NSA's phone conversation successfully, that means bandits and terrorists might be privy to certain information that emanates from the NSA's office. And it's not a good news, particularly at this time that insecurity is in our country. The discord is over the lacuna the Senate is trying to smuggle in. They've proposed that the form ECATA should be the primary source of it. Okay, this is on the election where electronic transmission fails. If this is passed by the joint committee and signed into law, I can assure you that the electronic transmission will fail in almost all the polling units across the country. A similar thing happened when INEC approved incidents from form where card readers didn't work. Politicians lashed onto it. Almost every card reader stopped working. INEC had to reverse itself and insist on compulsory electronic accreditation. Mercy and makeup. Good afternoon, Sheriff. El Rufai is not new about phone tapping. Sometime last year, Gumi said top army officer gave him information about Abuja that he's among the people America wants to arrest. Don't you think that the insecurity in Nigeria is an in-house issue? Andy Roberts from Ojo, Lagos. Hi, Sheriff and Joy. I believe El Rufai is playing some mind games with this government because he made those statements on a live interview deliberately after arriving from a vacation abroad where he could have stayed and possibly tweeted about it, knowing fully well the government are after him after the airport with the DSS, and despite the fact that he has gotten invitations from EFCC and ICPC, that guy's got something up his sleeves. Alamutu from Songo Ota. Good day, Sheriff. As per El Rufai's statement, he said they listen to government calls just like government listen to people's call. Listen does not emphatically mean tapping or bugging a call.
What are you saying? What? No. What? It could mean eavesdropping.
So
What are you saying?
they might be with they might be in his office where he was making the call, maybe spiritually or something. So let them go and prove themselves in court.
I love your sarcasm, man.
Good afternoon, Sheriff. On El Rufai / Nuhu Ribadu saga, this is a really very serious matter with grave implications for our security system and our policy in general. But between El Rufai and Nuhu Ribadu, the biggest issue for me is the offhanded manner in which El Rufai talked about the violation of the Nigerian security system through the National Security Advisor. For I imagine, if the National Security Advisor's phone can be compromised, then our country is wide open, right across our entire security architecture and up to the president. Then, as for whether the government is doing likewise citizen, I don't think this is particularly out of order. Going by the experience from spy novels, it is standard practice by government, only that it is done with clear justification that ties into the national security and guided by internationally established norms and ground rules. Akin Adigun from Iyano Paja. Good afternoon. Okay, this person is asking, can we in diaspora calling? Yeah, I guess yes, sure. Just imagine it was an ordinary citizen who said that what El Rufai said. You will see how effective and efficient DSS are, but Sheriff said they surprised me. Oh. He said he will be surprised if El Rufai is not picked. Now America, Sheriff, they stay. Sheriff, are you sure you're in Nigeria? Sheriff, why do you talk as if you are a government agent on radio? Why calling for El Rufai's arrest and interrogation? Are you a security agent or expert? Why not allow the law to take its course instead of
don't be angry now. Don't be angry.
The arrest of a Nigerian citizen in the opposition? Sheriff, you are a biased APC supporter.
Don't be angry.
And sympathizer.
Sorry.
There is nothing you can tell me to think otherwise.
Sorry now.
You have been a Tinubu supporter since 2022 during the election campaigns. You unconsciously say things to that effect on radio without realizing it. You always give yourself away easily. Please try and be neutral on your radio programs. As a radio presenter, you are supposed to be neutral on political matters, even if you support a particular party or not.
I've begged you now. It's okay. Sorry.
Please, if you can interview the technician responsible in operating the beavers and the way it works in transmitting the results and what goes on the collation house. Okay, this is on the election. Adegoke from Lekki. El Rufai is not a baby when it comes to such vital information like this. He obviously knows what he's talking about. The government has all the wherewithal to tap our phones and get any information they want. I think arresting and detaining him may trigger some form of violence in the north, especially in Kaduna. Check it now. Over 50 people accompanying him to the EFC office. Oh wow. About an hour before that interview, El Rufai had tweeted and made a post on his verified Facebook page asking all and sundry to come and listen to what he has to say. He said what he said and he knows nothing will happen. Dele from Ologolo.
It's Ologolo.
Okay, sorry. Ologolo. Sheriff, I don't think we are that serious in this country. I can bet you nothing will happen to El Rufai in spite of this grievous and reckless statement by him. Good afternoon, Sheriff, and we have a lot of messages. Good afternoon, Sheriff and Joy. Malam El Rufai was reckless in what he said. Now, this is an eye-opener to those who think that INEC server cannot be hacked into. Remember in 2023, it was reported that over 12 million attempts were made against the presidential election server. Hence, it was abandoned for manual method.
It's all right. Let's wait there because we have to go now. We have overstayed our welcome. Thank you, Lagos, for giving us your time on the sunny side. We'll leave the studio now for Hillary on Broad Street Drive. Stay here, please.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.